What is up, guys? Gary G, aka the Western Gent, back again to bring you a pomade review today. It's actually an oil-based pomade review out of San Antonio, Texas, where the brewer claims to have great hold, but be one of the easiest to wash out. If that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and stick around. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to go over a pomade that was actually sent to me by the brewer to do a review on it. And the pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Roosters Apple Pine Cider. A while back I did a review on the Orange Cedar Express. It's also heavy. In that one we talked about how the scent was good. The hold was decent, but it wasn't actually heavy. It was more just a little bit heavier than an actual medium, in my opinion. What seems to kind of be something that this line is about. All the pomades that I've tried from this line, I've tried a lot, are on the lighter side of the spectrum. But this one here that we're looking at is the Apple Pine Cider. This one is a heavy as well. And this one is actually heavier. In the last review, I thought that was the heaviest one. He corrected me, he said this is the heaviest, and he sent it to me to review. And who I'm talking about is Jeremiah Flowers, him and his wife Alyssa Flowers. They brew it, home brew it and hand pour it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into looking at this tin. Alrighty guys, here it is. See, it's the same 4-ounce tin that we're used to seeing. It says Apple Pine Cider at top, Roosters Pomade Company, San Antonio, Texas. This is on a non-waterproof sticker, so make sure you guys are careful with this so you don't get any water damage to it. Now, if you look up close, it shows the top of a railroad car, it looks like. And it's got some guys back here that are working with a building behind it. And if you look real close, you'll see that classic Roosters logo. That guy's always somewhere in every picture. It's kind of like a Where's Waldo type thing, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's in your average 4-ounce tin there. On the back here, it says Roosters Pomade. There's dot, San Antonio, Texas, heavy, Apple Pine Cider. And if you look very closely, it shows their Instagram and their Facebook. It also shows their Gmail, their email account. Make sure you guys go follow them on Instagram and Facebook. That way you can stay up on all their products. On the inside, actually, of the lid is the ingredients. If you see the ingredients here, say beeswax, soy wax, olive oil, emu oil, fragrance, triple filtered petroleum jelly. And then once again, it has all their contact info right there. So that's pretty much the jar there. That's the kind of theme they're going with all these pomades here. They're having a picture with the names around it and the logo right there. So that's pretty much what you see in all of them, right? All right, let's go on to the styling. All right, so we're back. Real cool tin. They all kind of got the same theme going on there. You see that with the rooster on there. It's got like the old time picture on it and whatnot. So opening up the tin here. It's your standard off-white color. So here it looks like it's kind of waxy, but it's really not that waxy. And if you notice here, just like the other ones, it's filled all the way to the brim, and that is something awesome that Jeremiah and Alyssa do. They are not stingy with their pomades. They give you plenty of pomade. So I'm going to go ahead and start scooping this bad boy out here. You see it scoops out. It has a little bit of ribboning, like this, in the hands. And just like all the other ones, it goes straight up to cream. It applies to the hair super easy, as does all the other pomades in their line. So for the most part, the scents that I've tried in the Roosters line have been awesome. Unfortunately, this is not one that I love. It's called Apple Pine Cider. And you can smell a lot of the pine in it. Now, I like pine, but it's a very sweet pine that, Jeremy, I'm sorry to say, man, to me it smells like pine sol. It smells like cleaner, like floor cleaner. And the scent is pretty strong. But one thing I will say is this, and this will redeem it, in my opinion. The scent, if you don't like it, it's strong when you're putting it in, in your hair and you're scooping it out. But at the end of the day, not the end of the day, in the middle of the day, you'll notice, hey, I haven't really smelt it in a while. So that's a good thing, in my opinion, because the performance of this product is great. I mean, all of the Roosters products are awesome. The scents are killer. Like I said, this one just was a little bit off-putting to me. I've got about 2 or 3 decent-sized licks in there. I'm going to go ahead and start slicking it back here on my comb, this bad boy here. And the comb just goes through it real nice. There's a little bit of tension, and it's a good tension. It's a tension that's going to let you know you're going to have some hold. You're going to have a little bit of hold. And that's one of the reasons that I style my hair damp, is when you style your hair damp, it's, at least in my opinion, it gives a little more resistance. And when you're styling in the morning, that gives a little more resistance against the comb, so you can get better height and whatnot out of it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start forming this part here. Like I said in my last video, I'm going to start trying to do my part on this side here so you guys can see it. I used to film on the opposite side, so it was really easy to see the part, and I switched it. Now, for a lot of people, the part is important. To me, it's the most important part. So that's what I will do. You see that? Super sharp part. Laying down real nice right here. You'll notice when you're combing this, combing your hair around with this pomade, throwing your hair back and forth, that it's not gonna give you any pain or discomfort. But like I said before, there is that resistance there, that like kind of satisfying resistance to let you know that you're actually gonna have some hold. And that's one thing that I really liked about this product. All right, so I got the hair slicked over pretty good. Run back with that Denman just a little bit more, just to get it to lay down across. From here, I'm going to get into styling. And this is actually a good quality of this pomade. I've found that I've had pretty good control with it, and I'm still able to get a pretty decent round shape. So I've been doing my hair. Just a little bit differently lately. More back to the side, more of a side part. Still definitely getting some height, but just more of that side part look is kind of what I've been going for lately. Nothing too crazy or too tall, but a decent round shape is what I'm going for out of it. And this pomade has helped me get that pretty consistently. And I can't believe it, but I'm actually going to call that good. Actually didn't take very long at all. Let me come back with this comb here to get those tight comb lines that I like so much. I'll push down some of this hair right here. Yep, I think I'm going to call that good. So Roosters has been around for a while. If you look on YouTube, you're going to see some reviews. Cameron, I believe, did some. I know that Drew Tompkins did a bunch. He is like the Roosters guru type guy. He's actually the one that got me into it. And I'm really happy that he did, because they're really awesome products. Jeremiah is such a cool dude. Alyssa, awesome chick. Those guys are really cool people. Very, very classy. They got great products, cool designs. And they're just, like I said, all around good people. Definitely people that you want to buy from, people that you want to support. So I talked to Jeremiah, and he was gracious enough to give me a discount code for you guys. Now I've got a discount code for Roosters, and I've got a discount code for Port City Pomade. I'm working on getting a bunch more. Trying to get as much as I can, but the going rate right now seems to be 10%. So if you type in the Western Gent, you'll get 10% off on their Etsy from pomades only. They have shave cream, beard oils, and all that stuff too. But this code actually just applies to the pomade. So if you want to try out Roosters pomade, this will give you 10% off. So it gives you even more of a reason to go check it out. Just go ahead and put in the Western Gent, all one word, and that'll get you 10% off. So in closing, this one is a really good pomade. It's not a heavy. I'm going to say it again. It's definitely not a heavy. This is at best a medium firm. That's the going thing for Roosters pomades. They are light. They just are. But I think that also aids in helping out with their claim, which is that it washes out easier. The buildup on it is good, but because it does wash out a little bit easier, I've noticed that the best way to build up is not to shampoo. When you shampoo, it kind of breaks down that buildup a little bit. It kind of weakens it a little bit, but that's just in my experience. But from what I have seen, in my experience, the buildup is great when you don't shampoo it. So I would absolutely recommend some apple pine cider if you're looking for something a little heavier. A little something maybe in the firm category, something new that you might want to try out. And they're, like I said, they're great people, and you definitely want to buy from them. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, go ahead and check them out down here. There's also going to be a subscribe button that's going to come up with a couple of videos. You can click on those and see if there's anything else that you like. Please help me by sharing this to help me get out there, bring more content, try to get more brewers involved, and different giveaways and things like that. And just to overall grow this channel even bigger than it is, all right? All right, guys, as always, thank you so much. You guys stay classy, all right? Peace out. Ever since I've started using pomade, it has definitely added a higher level of self-respect. Prospector's pomade. Now, this pomade, it comes out of Orange, California, which, if you don't know, is Southern